I mean, the start of the CCAA, we all understand how difficult this conference is, and we know we were gonna face with two awesome teams. They're great with the ball and off the ball, and we're preparing for that. Unfortunately, we couldn't. The first game we couldn't score, so we ended up tying, and the second game as well we couldn't score, but we ended up, giving up a goal. But that was, it was a mistake, but it's something that you live and learn, and we learn from that, and hopefully we move forward. Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, we like I mentioned before, we didn't score all weekend, and it's just the little things that cause that. It's just some timing or just some lack of communication. And today in practice, we really reinforced that today, and hopefully it helps us moving forward. But there's going to be games like that when everybody kind of gets a little frustrated and how things aren't working our way. But we're a very strong team, and we have a really strong mindset. And I believe in the guys that they're going to be scoring goals pretty soon. Yeah, both really good teams. They both had really good preseason games as well, and we know it's going to be difficult, going on the road for the weekend. But we're looking forward to it. We're very excited, and we know we have a lot to prove, and so we're going to go out there and do our best, and hopefully we come home with 2 wins. When I came out of high school, I knew Humboldt State was the place I wanted to go and play, and so unfortunately I had to go to the JC route, and then I ended up coming here, which it all worked out for me, and it was such an amazing feeling to come here and play out for a home university. Fred's been such a great guy. He's helped me become a better player on and off the field, and so a lot of respects for that guy. He brought me into this position now, and I'm very fortunate for it. But it's also been great. It's been a great experience. Coaching is something that I didn't think I would be able to do or had the ever get the chance to do it, and it worked out. Fred believes in me, and I came out here, and I'm happy to be here and coach some of the guys that I even got to play with.
I think we're continuing to progress as a group, but more importantly, just our preparation and mentality. I mean, that's just going to be the common theme when you ask me questions. It's what I'm going to tell you. So that has kept us in games. Told the team after the game on Sunday that just the never give up attitude, the work rate, all the things that they have control over. Whether we're offside or whether the ball goes in the net or whether there's a breakdown, those things are going to happen in the course of 120 minutes. But we're just focusing on the things that they can't control, and I think we've made some really big strides in that area.
It takes a lot of energy, a lot of grit, a lot of perseverance. Obviously after each game, your legs are already tired. So to have 3 back-to-back double overtime games has been a lot on us as players and on our bodies. But I think, we never give up and we never stop fighting, irregardless of how our bodies feel and irregardless of the situations we're put into.
Well, you can see throughout the conference. I mean, there's not a lot of blowout games, not a lot of goals being scored, lots of 0-0, 1-1 ties. I think a lot of teams in the conference are pretty competitive, pretty even. The final third of the field in soccer is the hardest part to navigate. And so one thing I think that has become more apparent in the last couple of weeks is that we're creating more quality goal scoring chances. If you look at that last game on Sunday, and even the games before that, goalkeepers have had to make some really good saves against us. So it's not we're lack of trying, and our movement up front has been a lot better. So we just got to keep at it, and the more chances we create, the more chances we have to score. So that's always the hardest part. It's always a work in progress, but we've made a lot of progress. So that's what I'm really focused in on.
Well, we show major grit, and we have not stopped throughout one single game. Although we didn't win this weekend, we also didn't let them win. So I think that speaks big on our character, especially for having 3 back-to-back overtime games. And I think our team is really strong this year, and I think we have the attitude it takes to make the top 6.
I think both are fun. I mean, I was just telling Taylor, my assistant, that it kind of feels right for us to get on the road this weekend. And that's going to be a challenge, but it's going to be fun for our team and a good experience. And we've had quite a bit of experience on the road this year already, and hopefully those experiences are going to come back to bless us in these games. But obviously, being at home, there's comfort level. You got your fans. You're sleeping in your own bed. I mean, there's things that you don't have when you're on the road. But I'm kind of excited to get these guys out on the road this weekend.
Yeah, it's always fun getting to travel and bond with the girls, especially going to SoCal where I'm from. That's really exciting. I think mainly as a team, we focus more on ourselves than we do on our opponents. And I think that's what makes us a really strong team, because no matter what team we play, we always keep our main characteristics